The Breakfast Jam with Myra Maloba.
When a good girl gone bad, what you gonna do? Run, go meet a dad. You don't wanna do. Well, this is Southeast Hall, but the ranking what best, y'all. Watch this. Love confession. Why she's a heartbreaker. She bend over backbreaker. Steaming hot water vapor. I wanna date her. She's a heartbreaker. She bend over backbreaker. Steaming hot water vapor. I wanna date her. So tell me why you do me so. So tell me why you do me so. Baby, me not gonna let you go. Girl, me not gonna let you go. So tell me why you do me so. Tell me why you do me so. Charlie, me not gonna let you go. Tell me not gonna let you go. Me spend all me money, spend all me cash. Call you me honey, but you threw me pon trash. And you think say me gon' leave you like that? No way. Why you do me like that, yeah? Girl, I'm waiting on you, even if them hating on you. But me never send them go. In my life, I've never seen melanin so dark. You're a queen of the dance floor, night socialite when I rubby scene, baby. Would you put me in your diary? In my life, I've never seen melanin so dark. You're a queen of the dance floor, night socialite when I rubby scene, baby. Would you put me in your diary? She's a heartbreaker. She bend over backbreaker. Steaming hot water vapor. I wanna date her. She's a heartbreaker. She bend over backbreaker. Steaming hot water vapor. I wanna date her. So tell me why you do me so. So tell me why you do me so. Baby, me not gonna let you go. Girl, me not gonna let you go. So tell me why you do me so. Tell me why you do me so. Charlie, me not gonna let you go. Tell me not gonna let you go.
I think I saw you in the magazine, or maybe on TV. Looking me up close when you're queen, you're a queen. And if you know me well, you know I don't kiss and tell, but I want you to myself, baby.
In my life, yo, me never seen melanin so dark. You're the queen of the dance floor, night session light on the legacy, baby. Won't you put me in your diary? In my life, yo, me never seen melanin so dark. You're the queen of the dance floor, night session light on the legacy, baby. Won't you put me in your diary? She's a heartbreaker. She bend over backbreaker. Steaming hot water vapor. I wanna date her. She's a heartbreaker. She bend over backbreaker. Steaming hot water vapor. I wanna date her. So tell me why you do me so. So tell me why you do me so. Baby, me not gonna let you go. Yeah, me not gonna let you go. So tell me why you do me so. Tell me why you do me so. Charlie, me not gonna let you go. Tell me not gonna let you go.
In my life, I never seen melanin body shaking like a tambourine all night. Inna me head you are the melody, baby. Inna me head you are the melody. In my life, I never seen melanin so dark. You're the queen of the dance floor, night such a light quan Nairobi scene, baby. Won't you put me in your diary? Heartbreaker, she bend over backbreaker, steaming hot water vapor. I wanna date ya, yeah. She's a heartbreaker. She bend over backbreaker, steaming hot water vapor. I wanna date ya, yeah, 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 yeah.
The Breakfast Jam with Myra Maloba.
My country people, yes, them go talk, yeah. bless me, amen. Say you go bless you too, amen. Bless your papa, oh, amen. Bless your mama, oh, oh. Whoever they bless me, amen. Say you go bless you too, amen. Bless your papa, oh, bless your mama, oh, yeah. See me, I see you, yeah. Batura for me, yeah. Look, oh, Baba, Adeleke. International something, it's a big situation. Then back our money, oh. Take it to other nation. Invest for your country, oh. Make it a better place. Spend the money for your country, oh. Make it a better place. Forget about the big things, oh. So make it talk about the small things, oh. Forget about the big things, oh. So make it talk about the small things, oh, yeah.
This is Icon Radio.
CMB.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Yo, mambo vipi Feroz?
Yo, what's up, Prezo? Mambo vipi mzee?
Yo, but you know what, huh? Leo kama vipi, man, let's hold a crazy party up at the CMB mansion.
Poa kabisa.
Mamazi wakiulizwa what I mention. CMB president up in your residence. Looking for my name for Jack. Toka Kenya hadi Bongo na leta action. Mamazi wakiulizwa what I mention. CMB president up in your residence. Sema ni vipi. Butwa imekupiga pumzika kwa kiti. Better believe that Jackson aleta dhiki. Rusha mikono kawa feel him muziki. Hold the microphone, I show you who does it better. Rocking on the show so you know I got the cheddar. It's about to get cold, so grab your sweater. Poa mshikaji. See you later. You know it's Friday night, so I gotta be a member. Come across a lady and she begging for my number. Yo, you want my number? 0727272. Looking for my name for Jack. Toka Kenya hadi Bongo na leta action. Mamazi wakiulizwa what I mention. CMB president up in your residence. Looking for my name for Jack. Toka Kenya hadi Bongo na leta action. Mamazi wakiulizwa what I mention. CMB president up in your residence. Sometimes I rhyme slow, sometimes I rhyme quick. Get you, you know I got a fat click. I'm not caring, brother, if you think you're hotter. I'm that number one stunner. In Nairobi, straight representing. Better believe the fine bros we be hitting. Be black, Asian, or even Latin. The choice is yours when I come off tour. We could do this for real and cause the pure bliss. I stare, I wink, and then I dismiss. I'm the J, make your kidney shift. As I kick back, relax, and it's a twist. And I'm looking for my name. For Jack, 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 Jack. Excuse me, miss, jina langu ni Jackson. Together me and you tutaleta action. Joe sogea karibu nikupe mitikasi. Sio utani ninachoomba ni nafasi. Kama dakika 5 tu of your time. Nikueleze ni live kumai. Toka first time nilipo lay my eyes on you. Nilibelieve it's true. Kuwa ni wewe tu, I promise you. Nitapenda boo na utanipenda tu. Hadi nimepiga magoti kwenye sakafu. Nitakupa chochote utakacho. Pairs and pairs are golden sandals. Your love I'll cherish, I'll keep bila scandals. Pairs and pairs are golden sandals. Your love I'll cherish to keep bila scandals.
Sikujali kama ana nyumba ama ana dinga. Moyo ulizizima the way he approached me. Aliwasha moyo wangu kama tochi. Sasa ni mimi na zizi na ye. Siendi kokote, milele mimi na ye. Namshukuru Mola kutuleta sisi pamoja. Nilikuwa nimeshachoka kungoja. Moyo ulivyojujika huu. Sasa umepona na ridhika na sauti tu. Sio lazima kila siku sura yake kuiona. Hata bila ye kuwepo bado namuona. Akilini mpaka singizini, mchana mpaka night mawazoni yuko na mimi. Namthamini ye kuliko hata madini ama hela. Sio lazima utajirini, hata kwa umasikini. Mimi na ye, Mungu watujali ye, amini. Siku moja jamani aliniita, niko busy kwenye club na katika. Nimetega sikio kwenye speaker, sina muda na mtu hata dakika ati.
Sorry tukutane, please don't go town.
Huku wananiangalia up and down.
Can I please write your number down?
Okay, come, let's get down. Come, let's get down. Come, let's get down. Come, let's get down. Come, let's get down.
Attention, attention. I got a few things to mention. This is for the nation, worldwide, and for every radio station. This is TKZ family. So let's get ready to rumble.
Sizo, oh, ba, goje, oh, ba, 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 Sizo, oh, ba, ya, heavy, yes. Hey, this is no sa, ba, wa, go, ba, wa, go, and God. Hey, it good. Hey, this is no sa, and God. Hey, it good. I said, live what you do and do what you live. What you live. Always give good life will be positive. Doesn't matter who you are, where you are, you're a star. Just believe it's true and God will be good to you. Promise you.
Eksema kenge, nisibheke, nisinakekele, sihlale silele. Njalo uphelele, eksesichaba, sichebe, lihlokomele, ekiri liketete. Ndimuhlali sheba, ekiri, kaitapaka eru narfita kataba, kiri, kaitapaka emfana, kiona da. Come on everybody, it's a fiasco. Ba 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 ba. Come on everybody, it's a fiasco. Ba 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 ba. Bang it, shake it, no sa, come si ba wa, come on, come on, God, bang it, good, come on, bang it, shake it, no sa, come si ba wa, come and God, bang it, good. Shashisa mshumayeli, umeli athuze imeli. Ngenjabulo sizonqoba, umeli ame ayimele. Shashisa mshumayeli, umeli athuze imela. Ngenjabulo sizonqoba, umeli vele ayimele.
Left, right, and center. Bahla bantwana bagezi. Espetitive, espeti scoop and shesha. Left, right, and center. And that's how we enter. If you're not with us, then you're not a member.
Let me be your number one. It's a fiasco underneath the sun. Ricos and ricas, play your maracas. Let me be everything that you just wanted to be. Everybody stop. Let me be your number one. Yeah, it's a fiasco underneath the sun. Fantos and locos, seeing my chimbos. Let's enjoy underneath the sun. Come on, get now.
That's how we're starting off the show this morning with TKZ. Let me tell you, I've just been over here like, dancing in my seat. Because it's an amazing way to start the show. Of course, we started it off a little bit earlier. We had techno with Sauti Soul, Melanin, and of course, he also came in with Ra Ra. And that was not just a happy song that we could dance to. It was actually talking about political situations in his country. This is the Breakfast Jam with Myra Maloba. Thank you guys so much for tuning in every morning. We always look forward to having you guys with us on www.iconradio.co.ke, YouTube at Icon Radio KE. We're live both audio and video. Yes, live and direct from Baricha Road in the heart of Nairobi. How's your morning started off? Man, it started off on a high. Like I said, we started off with techno. And, I've noticed, like, techno has been a strong face in Kenya. Like, I think he was one of the first Nigerians to, put his feet in and just become familiar with us, like super, super familiar with us. Like he would visit every other then, do socials, do this, do that. And we're like, yes, this is one of us. And whenever he moved a song, Amanze, we were over there, we were with it. But truly, who is Techno now? His real name is Augustine Miles Kelechi Okechukwu. He was born 17th December 1992. Now that I didn't know. Popularly known as Techno, he's a Nigerian singer, songwriter, and record producer. His song Enjoy was the closing song in an episode of the Emmy-winning TV series Ted Lasso. And yes, he's gone on to span his career with amazing music. He basically was one of the people to put urban Nigerian music on the map. But that's my playlist. What would you like to listen to? It is indeed Total Request Friday. You take over the playlist. You let me know exactly what you like to listen to. I am here to serve only you. Hit us up on WhatsApp number +254 788 380030, as well as taking in your requests. I want to plug your events. Let me know what event you have this weekend. Let me expand your hustle. Don't be over there wallowing and saying, how many people are going to talk here? When you're not using platforms like ours, using platforms like ours to publicize your event. So let me know exactly what you are plugging this weekend. I got you covered. Birthday dedication, salams. Yani, this is your day. You have to be here with us because I am just bringing only the party, the information, but also the news too. All right. Remember to follow us on Icon Radio K across all platforms. We appreciate the love 100%. Big shout out to one particular fan. He's called Miluso Jr. That's what it has been written on his Instagram. I hope I got his name wrong. Right, I didn't butcher it. And he put out this amazing poster and, of course, give us our creds for being the #1 station in East and Central Africa. That's #1 digital station in East and Central Africa. If you want to see the amazing poster you put out, head on over to our pages and show it a little bit of love. All right. You can also follow me, Myra Maloba Minor, on Instagram and on X at Maloba. So let me start with my rant of the morning. So recently I decided to join the gym because, wait, let me tell you, that baby fat was fatting. So yes, I decided to get my membership up. I haven't been in the gym in 2 decades, I think. So I used to be a gym rat. I used to love it. So it's been a while. And let me tell you, these knees have just been whenever I walk. The pain has been real, but I'm starting to get used to it just a little bit at a time. I'm taking myself slowly. But the one thing I'm not used to, let me tell you, growing up in a conservative home, is those locker rooms, okay? People are very in touch with themselves, very self-aware, and I'm hoping to get there at some point, because if you know, you know. So I'm walking around like this the entire time with half of my eyes covered as I try and move around to change and shower and to leave, because I'm still very, very shy. What is your gym experience? What do you look forward to when you get to the gym? And are you very aware? I'd love to hear from you. How do you get by being in those very intimidating shower rooms? Hit me up again. My number is WhatsApp +254 788 380030. We are already getting the show started exactly 8 a.m. We are sharing our guests from MTV Shuga Mashariki. The show premiered this Wednesday on YouTube and on various stations in the country. Have you watched it yet? If you haven't, get to the tea that's coming up right after this.
Rudi utotoni, usipotembea utabebwa mgongoni. 255 champion boy, nite Bwana Samata. Wanaota mapembe ongeze mkia, na ukini beep tunakupigia. And let me make one thing clear, bra 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 staki kusikia. So simba so chui so mamba, kazi yangu inatosha kujigamba. Na sina maneno kwenye kanga, kazi juu ya kazi yanibamba tubamba. Msa unaweza kuzaa kisasa, sisi yana fegi uchome kibanda. Kalale wote ndoto zako za kitanda, si bado tuko macho mida ya wanga. Funga mkanda, kaza na kamba, ama ufate nyayo uchane msamba. Pasua miamba, pasua anga, tunasemaga chambua kama karanga. Hey! Maisha na muziki, acha maneno weka muziki. Ukiwa sub, kiwa hap, kiwa juu, kiwa chini, piga muziki. Safari na muziki, acha maneno weka muziki. Kimba unachopenda na ukitaka kucheza, cheza muziki.
Bambata, shika, kamata, rumba, chakacha. Kaboka mchizi shadata, shadata.
Nataka kukimbia na una break. What do you expect? Bongo, Kongo kwa tabu beki. Cheza lokasa ya mbongo, uwezi kumeki. Watch yourself, sije ukajikonfuse. Mzuko wa kuruka rege kwenye bluesi. Una mchuzi, no excuse. Maisha yetu kila siku kama vile movie. Vitu vingine vitakagi ujuaji. Utajikuta unatandikia watu jamvi. Kusubiria embe chini ya mnazi. Kumwelewesha chizi utajipa kazi. Funga mkanda, kaza na kamba, ama ufate nyayo uchane msamba. Wasua miamba, wasua anga, tunasemaga chambua kama karanga. Hey! Maisha na muziki, acha maneno weka muziki. Ukiwa sub, kiwa hap, kiwa juu, kiwa chini, piga muziki. Safari na muziki, acha maneno weka muziki. Imba unachopenda na ukitaka kucheza, cheza muziki. Wanatamani tupotee kwenye map, tunapeleka game to the top top. I thought I told ya that we don't stop, don't stop, we don't stop. Wanatamani tupotee kwenye map, tunapeleka game to the top top. I thought I told ya that we don't stop, we don't stop.
The Breakfast Jam with Myra Maloba.
Riding in them ghosts, smoking in the loud. I don't see nobody, I don't hear nobody. Listening to Moolah, thinking I'm a Moolah. Easy on my feet, yeah, and daddy. Yeah, I pray for blessings, young G, making big pop. Yeah, my mama told me never stop, never delay. I'm steady on my grind, I got this deep inside me. Music flowing, deep inside me.
Man, okay, I'm out here trying to function cooler than I once was. Carpet like it's nothing, winning the side of the compass. I'm passing it with honors. Now we're eating lobster. Things done changed for me since I was younger, riding around in Nairobi. Real niggas only. I'm 19 and I'm touring. My couture is foreign. My sneakers say Air
snitches still reported. I'm out here recording, I'm out here importing.
We don't even ask for prices no more.
When I walk into the store, there's no reason I should know.
We don't even ask for prices no more.
Cause I've been working all play. If I deserve it, I'll pay.
Cause we ball, we top charts, we young cats, we work hard. Cause we ball, we top charts, we young cats, we work hard.
I consider these rhymes as my reason to exist, reason to be missed. Sold you but a season worth of hits. Speaking is a bit, have to reconfigure what I spit. Teachers, if you sit down to the preacher of the kids, you could learn. The music has turned into a medicine, saving the youth and also many men. Plenty will spend on these records till we make our ends. So pardon the Benz as I'm rocking up with all her friends.
Yeah, because there's something about this life. Born for this, we are. I can't explain, but it's inevitable. Destined for greatness, effortlessly making hits. Who knew it turned out like this? Yeah.
We don't even ask for prices no more.
When I walk into the store, there's no reason I should know.
We don't even ask for prices no more.
Cause I've been working all play. If I deserve it, I'll pay.
Cause we ball, we top charts, we young cats, we work hard. Cause we ball, we top charts, we young cats, we work hard.
I got that Louis V in my closet, riding round and I'm getting it. Show money deposit, touring out in them jets and betting it's all these fly kicks that we rockin'. Nice whips I pull up in, got your girl out here letting it, boy. Foreign brands on a nigga, what you know about it? Fendi frames while I'm switching lanes and I'm smoking loud shit. So what they bothering for? I pull up in the ghost with your hoe, cause nigga
We don't even ask for prices no more.
When I walk into the store, there's no reason I should know.
We don't even ask for prices no more.
Cause I've been working all play. If I deserve it, I'll pay.
Cause we ball, we top charts, we young cats, we work hard. Cause we ball, we top charts, we young cats, we work hard.
We don't even ask for prices no more. No more. We don't even ask for prices no more.
On behalf of Camula 25 Flow, Wiz Kid, we killed it.
You guys, this one a good one. A good one, 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 this one. A good one. You guys, Coonets, Colo, the Sioux, I'll see you back in the days. Let's go, 1, 2, turn the kazi.
Mini mugenge napitaga na zile ziko maji zimebleki, nakata maji kifika mabis nimebleki, niko fiti nimekula makuki na makeki. Oh yes baby nimesete
napendaga zile zimesete jicho nyanya. Oh yeah, wale wamesete zimesundwa tu kwa kibete. Simama wacha kukatika kwenye kete,
wacha kujisunda tu kwa kete. Tunajua genge ilishanivisha pete. Mina piga miti weni mate, mina piga miti weni pate.
Boss, mazo sinitoke. Kuna toss anataka tu niende kwake. Masosema kebab, ye ndio mkate. Boss, wacha mpige mate.
You got that denda. She can really get a good one. You got that denda. She can give you a good one. You got that denda. She can really get a good one. You got that denda. She can give you a good one.
Walaba is out, what's really cracking like an age that denda. Cause you and me need sing, cause she can get it. Shorty knows I ain't playing, now she's the reason all of the fellas the same.
Gona, bogi benda, amebeba vile miwa gana benda. I cheki nikirusha that shy guy, najua anapenda that sly guy.
Nico area car length times width. Sina height but anapenda my length, she admits. One of us has to be the short one in their relationship, so I'ma take one for the team.
Tunawatembelea, tunawagongea, wanabaki mutaani wakituongea. Tulinyemelea, tukakagua, tukaacha mtaani wametolea.
You got that denda. She can really get a good one. You got that denda. She can give you a
good one. You got that tender. She can really get a good one. You got that tender. She can give you a good one. She can get it. She can give you. She can get it. She can give you. She can get it. She can give you. And that's why I'm Himalaya.
Baby, do the math, add the beds, protocol closely by the legs, let's multiply. Haina mbulu piga hesabu. Karibu as a Yemelea. We on fire, Mayday, tunateketea, baby.
Yo, this is my motto, katia demo moto, wacha chalia shike moto, ushashinda loto. Yo, never ever msoto, niko time, yani pronto, daktari loliondo. Yo, mchezo weka kanda, you
Olomide, silence. Mi wapigisha makelele, sirens. Mstari ziko juu, sema rhyme sense. Nipate juu ya maji kama Hyacinth. You guys.
Yes boss, mi ndio sauce. Kusosi mi uanzaga na main course. You guys. She'll get it of course. Always on track and never off course.
You got that tender. She can really get a good one. You got that tender. She can give you a good one. You got that tender. She can really get a good one. You got that tender. She can give you a good one. You got Nyemeleri. And that's why I'm Nyemeleri. You got I'm Nyemeleri. And that's why I'm Nyemeleri. You got and that's why she can hear. This is what I call the Fantastic Four. Gabu, Tasha, Bona, and Kolo. Let's take it away. Take it away. You guys, you know Juicy went to the club, huh? There was an then who was rogging me. Mad, you guys.
King of the jungle, love child, first lady, Washington Harmony.
Tony Hall.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing East African Bashman crew. Baby, know them fire. Work it. You know them fire. Work it. You know we fire. Work it. You know we fire. Work it. Fire. You know we fire. Yes, man, we fire. You know we fire. Lay. You know we fire.
Inna the club, everybody just push up your hand. Hey oh, hey oh. Pretty girl from the block, put you wind up your waist. Hey oh, hey oh. All of them good boy around just mash up the place. Hey oh, hey oh. These are the East African reggae bashment crew. Hey oh, hey oh.
Inna the place, good girl step up, no man contest. Who that one fittest? East African Bashmen, the best. Look how we spread fire up on the place. Flash up on the lighter, rooms we are blessed. It no matter wearing trouser or dress. Party is a party, so we blaze up the place. Party is a party, so we blaze up the place. Say goodbye, won't you come with me? Light under the sycamore tree, and after maybe you and me can go down a Shashamani. Goodbye, won't you come with me? Light under the sycamore tree, and after maybe you and me can go down a
Inna the
Shashamani.
club, everybody just push up your hand. Hey oh, hey oh. Pretty girl from the block, put you wind up your waist. Hey oh, hey oh. All of them good boy around just mash up the place. Hey oh, hey oh. These are the East African reggae bashment crew. Hey oh, hey oh. Unstoppable combinations, it's the booties. Step on stage like we step in a movie. Love chatty violent, your son, you better sue me. It take a whole lot of problem for do me. Can a love child never get a chance with you? East African lady, my bashment lady. Can a love child never get a chance with you? East African lady, my bashment lady.
Excuse me. Number one, be a bandit. Bad man, the king, be surround them. Give them no special excuses. Well, a woman, just provocative.
Strong fi survive while the weak them a cry. Eliminate all the boss man around. Put them a hand for the tight of them out. Step up them here with a
get the young boy.
In the club, everybody just push up your hand. Hey, oh, hey, oh. Pretty girl from the block, put you wind up your waist. Hey, oh, hey, oh. All of them good boy around, just mash up the place. Hey, oh, hey, oh. This are the East African reggae bashment crew. Hey, oh, hey, oh.
Hold it up now, my baby girl. Me want to make sure me get a better angle. Cause me name is King for the jungle. That's why me must get in a better angle. Hold it up now, my baby girl. Me want to get in a better angle. Cause me name is King for the jungle. That's why me must get in a better angle.
Sometimes I feel so nice, and I wanna get close to you. Cause when I get so close to you, my girl, I feel so nice. Sometimes I feel so nice when I get close to you.
Necessary noise, baby cool. East African reggae bashment crew. In the club, everybody just push up your hand. Hey, oh, hey, oh. Pretty girl from the block, put you wind up your waist. Hey, oh, hey, oh. All of them good boy around, just mash up the place. Hey, oh, hey, oh. This are the East African reggae bashment crew. Hey, oh, hey, oh. In the club, everybody just push up your hand. Hey, oh, hey, oh. Pretty girl from the block, put you wind up your waist. Hey, oh, hey, oh. All of them good boy around, just mash up the place. Hey, oh, hey, oh. This are the East African reggae bashment crew. Hey, oh.
The Breakfast Jam with Myra Maloba.
Yeah. Racy. RK. Mwana Buja. Yeah. French boy.
Oui, chérie.
Flame International. Yeah. Nilishasema sitokuja penda tena, na nikasema sitoumizwa tena. Nikaja kutana na kijana wa Nairobi, anipenda nashindwa kukata. Mapenzi moto moto, andea kama mtoto penzi lake lanimaliza. Nampenda sijiwezi, yeah. Moto moto, penzi lake moto moto. Moto moto, penzi moto moto.
Moto moto, penzi lake moto moto. Moto moto, penzi moto moto. Nimependa huyu dem, kwangu ye ni malaika. Urembo wake wajiuza, mashairi nimedata. Oh no, nimechizi, mpaka sijiwezi. Na siwezi ishi bila ye. Ndiye mabubu, yeye unitibu. Ye ndo tabibu, kwa yanayonisibu. Penzi lake lanimaliza. Nampenda hadi sijielewi. Moto moto, penzi lake moto moto. Moto moto, penzi moto moto.
Moto moto, penzi lake moto moto. Moto moto, penzi moto moto. Ni hot na choma.
Her love for me makes me say, oh, 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 oh.
Ni hot na choma. His love for me. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, 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 oh. Moto moto, penzi lake moto moto. Moto moto, penzi moto moto.
Moto moto, penzi lake moto moto.
We're showing love for all things East African this morning as we get the show started off right here on the Breakfast Jam. Yes, we'll be playing a lot of Kenyan music, and when I'm talking about Kenyan music, I have to give it up and give big love, show a lot of appreciation for one person who's flying our flag very high, and that's Bien, the one and only. My God, the man has kicked off his tour on an extreme high. This past Wednesday, he was at the Howard Theatre in DC, and the numbers were there, okay? And let me tell you, his mic was on, okay? He did not come to play. There was no playback in that one. He was showing his true authenticity, and Kenyans were here for it. They came out in numbers. But now what got me beat is to see he has sold out shows in Boston on the 17th, on the 18th in New York, and 25th in Dallas. So if you guys are down in those towns and you didn't get your tickets, poleni. But yes, it's good to see it on socials. We're here. We are rooting for him. Listen, we got to protect this man by all means necessary, okay? He's a national treasure, okay? Speaking of treasures, MTV Shuga Mashariki is back. And we're excited to have a great series of the makers coming into studio. So today, we do have two of the people who have been behind the scenes. I'd like to give a big shout out introduction to the person from the foundation and the director, Karibuni Sana.
Thank you.
Now, I always have your bios. I always tell people I have your bios, I have your information, but I would always love for it to be told directly from yourself. So let's start off with Lekarion.
You're going to start with Jeff.
Yes, I know. My hand action gave it away, but then yes, let's start with Likarion.
So, hi everyone, my name is Likarion Wainaina.
Mm-hmm.
I am a filmmaker, director, and producer based here in
And we also have
Jeff Omwaki, program manager for Kenya at the MTV Staying Alive Foundation. Communications, media, brands, all that. I think that is my background. Really excited to be here talking about MTV.
Really excited to
Shuga.
have you. So yes, first of all, let's start off with the MTV Staying Alive Foundation.
Yeah.
Just a little bit of back history into that. What, for those who may have not come across it, what exactly is it?
So the MTV Staying Alive Foundation is a media-based organization. We
Yes.
create media, and our purpose is storytelling to change lives.
Mhm.
So what we do with our media is empower, enable young people to make positive and informed choices about their health and their well-being.
Right.
So our background started off with a lot of comms around HIV/AIDS and HIV/AIDS prevention.
Mhm.
But over time, over 25 plus years, we've come a long way into making media that talks not only about HIV and AIDS and all that, but also about other things like mental health,
Right.
and consent, and gender-based violence and identity and all these things.
Right.
Yeah.
So this is led directly from MTV, and it's been in existence for a while.
It's been in existence for a while.
Mhm.
It started off as an offshoot of the MTV company, and since
Yes.
then we've been using the brand MTV to get the media out there. So
Right.
behind Shuga, behind Staying Alive Foundation, and the like.
I'm really hoping Gen Z and Gen Alpha know exactly who MTV is. Because
Good points.
us millennials, that's what we grew up to. That was our pop culture. So of course, growing with it nowadays is something different. But of course, now with Shuga, it introduces them to a whole new audience as well.
Audience, yeah.
Lekarion, you are somebody who has been in this industry for a very, very long time, right?
Thank you for reminding me of my
We are not mentioning ages. Yes, but you've been here for some time. Just give us a scope of the work and the projects you've been involved in and how you got started in the industry.
So I started off as an actor.
Okay.
Ironically, I was telling Jeff today that I actually auditioned to be in the first Shuga.
Oh.
As an actor.
Okay.
And so I didn't get the part.
Oh no!
But
But look at you now.
But now
The glow up is real.
So I started off as an actor in theater,
Okay.
in screen, and then I transitioned into directing.
Mhm.
And some of the projects I've worked on, there's a film I did, a little film called Supermodel.
Mhm.
Did a couple of TV projects.
Yeah.
Salem, Kina, Shanga.
But don't you say.
County 49, Crime and Justice, Irenia.
Oh, wow.
But then when it came to the top, the cream of the top was always Shuga.
Yes.
And I always thought, oh man, we lost the chance. And then when
Alright.
it came back and they called me in as for an interview, I was like, I will give it my all. I even bought a shirt. Me, I don't want a shirt. Me, I want tissues. I was like, guys, I really, I didn't want to show my desperation, but I really wanted to be part of it because Shuga shaped me, not only just as in terms of awareness of social issues, but just even as a filmmaker.
Right.
It was the one project we always looked up to, the standard of cinematography, standard of storytelling, standard of mixing message and entertainment.
Right.
And so to be part of it was everything for me.
How did it feel when you got the call?
I played it very cool. Let me tell you. I was like, yeah, thank you so much. I'll let you guys know my availability. Then I hung up. I was like, yes!
Somersaulting.
Yeah, but it was amazing and just watching it come alive.
Right.
For me, I was excited, but I really wanted to know what the story is about. I even said I'm not going to commit until I see what the story is about. Because Shuga was all about the story and the characters.
Yeah.
So the moment I read the brief, I was like, guys, I can start even now. You call me now, I will drop everything.
Right.
Because the story felt right. The characters especially felt right.
Right.
So I was like, this is it, man.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
I love it. I love how you tell the story of, yes, MTV Shuga is back. Because a lot of us, yes, who watched it back in the day when it premiered still have that feeling. For, as the country, the Kenya program manager.
Yeah.
It's a big title. So, could you give us a little bit of detail into what that involves?
So, the program manager, okay, maybe I need to give context of now how Shuga sits 15 years since we've come back, yeah? So, how we're running Shuga now is Shuga is part of a program, and what that means is it's not just the show itself, it's the peer education that happens around the show. So from the conversations that come up from the characters and the themes that they tackle, going into the different communities and talking to young people, and it's like, what do you think about this? What are your perspectives?
Right.
Is this challenging you to think differently and act differently? And then there's also the added part of if it's topics on mental health, maybe you've seen on the show and now you're having conversations about it, then it's how can you access this service? Who can I talk to? So program management kind of manages all those different aspects, the coordination of how they'd work together.
Right.
So you've seen the show. Have you talked about it somewhere in your community, within a group? Is there a service from the show that you'd like to explore?
Right.
Where can you get that? Can we partner you with credible people who are also passionate about youth, passionate about the work we do? So managing that entire system.
Okay.
Yeah.
So just a little bit of history into who you are.
Yeah.
How did you get into this? Like, has this always been your passion? Especially because it's social work.
Yes. Interesting question. So like Likarion, I also got into this because I wanted to get into film. Actually, I thought I would become a DOP or a script writer, right?
Yeah.
But then I was challenged back then by my folks to pair this with something business leaning in that sense.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to give up on the film, and so I leaned towards marketing because marketing was tied to advertising, and ads to me were like small films.
Right.
So I was like, you know what, I'll still be in the film space if I do this. So my background is actually advertising. I did advertising for I think about 10 or so years.
Okay.
But even in advertising, I always wanted to work on my first love, film, but also projects that I thought were more than, they'd contribute more, they'd get people talking, they'd help, this might sound idealistic, but they can help drive change, So,
well, this is the world we're in now.
Yeah. And so that's what led me here eventually. It's that background of, you've come from ads and film and all that, but now there's also this desire to work with youth and help them make better decisions about their lives.
It must be so fulfilling, like work with meaning.
Full circle. I really feel like it's a full circle moment.
Right.
Yeah.
So does that mean that you were put onto this project at the same time as everybody else, or have you been at the foundation for a bit longer?
So the foundation came back to Kenya earlier last year, and since
okay.
then we've been setting up slowly by slowly. So we had an info sharing workshop where we brought all the people who would potentially work on Shuga just to hear what we're about earlier last year. When we had the script in place, when we had sort of a direction on where we're going, is where I came in. So that was around maybe July last year.
Okay.
So we've been building it slowly by slowly, brick by brick, just making sure that before we move to the next level, we've set up our bases properly on this level that we're on.
Yeah. It's such important work the both of you are doing, because it's like literally laying the foundation. And I think this is just not for Kenya, it's for East Africa, it's for Africa as well.
Yeah.
Because of course now this has almost like become the headquarters. With the show starting off from here, that's how I see it in my mind's eye. And of course that carries the heavy burden of how does it come out. That's what we're talking about behind the scenes. So like, how does it play out, especially for you guys who are watching, we're just over here with our popcorn. So oh my god, it's back, it's so amazing. But like, of course now, how is it playing out for the both of you? It premiered on Wednesday on not only our major stations on YouTube. On YouTube, you came up very fast. We were all there, all at the same time watching it. Like, how is it watching it? Like the first look on whatever station you watch it on or platform.
How was it?
I think, and we were talking about this a bit of it's still surreal. It doesn't feel like it. We're watching it as the audience. Let me borrow Licarion's words, because for us it's still okay. Are people going to get the story? Are people going to lock into the message? What are people going to think? Are people locked in visually? Oh, you start thinking about the day this particular scene was shot. Do we need to think about this and this? So I don't know. I think it's still settling. It's exciting. It's a rush, but ask me in 2 months, and 3 months.
Right.
Because you're always critiquing yourself. So
right.
You're always watching like that pen in the background. Maybe I should have turned it just like 35 degrees. Maybe it could have been a different kind of scene.
Yeah.
And you never slow down to just be an audience member.
Right.
Because for other people, it's an audience experience, which is their right as an audience experience. But as a makers, it is our job, it is our passion, it is our soul, it is our sweat and tears. So you really slow down to enjoy it. We always have that feeling later on. In a few months is when now the pressure is off. Now I can sit down with my friends and family and actually just process it slowly.
Okay.
Yeah.
So give us the plot. For those people who have never come across it, what's the plot of MTV Shuga?
No spoilers.
No spoilers.
So you know me, I've watched all it. Guys, so the last episode.
Synopsis, please.
So MTV Shuga Mashariki season 1 for this season is it's basically about the lives of university students as we approach them and check out different characters' approach to sexual reproductive health, gender-based violence, and economic inequality. I don't want to talk about the plot because episodes haven't come out.
You're afraid of giving it away.
Yes, I am actually very, very afraid.
Oh,
but I assure you they are all relatable stories.
Yes.
Stories that if you just step out of your door, you will find them right there. And so there isn't one, it isn't a generic story. It's a story that I think all Kenyans will relate with, regardless of the age. Because at the end of the day, it's about human stories and human experiences. And that's the plot. It's basically humans in Kenya experiencing Kenyan things and global things and starting a conversation after.
So just going into the plot, Kido, I'll take the pressure off of you. I'll go to Jeff. So
I'll do my best.
Going into the plot a little bit, for those who have watched episode 1, you guys tackled it head on in the first few minutes. Like you didn't even wait to give artisans of like, oh, this is so and so, and he grew up. No, it was, this is what it is. This is what he's going through.
Let's get into it.
Let's get straight into it. How did you guys try to bring the story to life?
Oh, I love this question. So how we do it, and it's the same model even for all the other sugars. We start off with some level of national research. So in this case, looking at Kenyan youth age 15 to 24, where they at from all parts of the country, where they at in terms of what they think about their lives, the possibilities of their future, how they think about relationships and relating to one another, whether as friends or as couples and all that.
Right.
And you take that information and you start to look at, in our case, looking at where gender inequality was most prevalent. So areas like sexual reproductive health, access to education in as far as what areas, what subjects are boys and girls encouraged to pursue, such things, right?
Right.
And so from there, you start to develop a story with characters that mirror these voices that you've had out there in the field from the national research. If somebody who's 17 from Nyanza expressed a certain opinion about how they view relationships and their nature today, then you build a character based off of that. If it's something that you start to see a trend of across the country.
Right.
And so when we have a first version of the script or the stories ready, we take it again back to the same youth all over the country, and now we do a number of focus groups. So for MTV Shuga Mashariki, we did, I think, 2 or 3. So the first time we take the script, sense check the story. Does this represent your lived reality? Does this represent the idea of a Kenya you'd want to imagine, a society you want to imagine? If not, what can we build? What can we change? And so we do that 2 more times until we have a final polished version. So we were saying how December just moved into January for us.
Right.
So the last one of those was actually in November. And that was the script that we now even workshop together with Likarion and the team to build the creative vision.
Right.
But all this to say is the stories started with the Kenyan youth in mind, and they authentically and genuinely reflect their lived realities across all these different areas.
What I loved is the other thing about from attacking, health right on was the cultural differences. That was tackled in the first few minutes as well. A boy coming from this setting to this setting.
Yes.
How, again, do you craft now that the messaging to capture the divide?
Wow. That's a big one. I think we try to not make it be like a preachy, facts in your face type of direction.
Because I loved the cow in the first episode. I was just like, yes, wakwetu. But as in, like, again, you're bringing up that whole thing of the divide.
So I think it's from the research. First of all, we realize that for a lot of these young people, the reality, the things that they go through are similar. Maybe it's the nuances that are different depending on the different areas.
Right.
And for those are now the things that we try and reflect in special moments, like having Dada speak in Cow. I think that was really cool.
That was so cool.
But we try and maintain from what connects all these people across the country. What's the golden thread across the different things?
Yes.
So I think the local nuances now start to come in when we're with Kina Likarion, and they're like, we think Dada should speak like this, because I don't think Dada in the original plan even was that.
Right.
So it's a mix of identifying what's common, what's their shared lived experience, and then what are some of these local nuances, local flavors that we can include. It's a delicate balance.
It brought out not only the cultural difference, religion also played a big part. The Bible thumpers versus the people who are out there just living it. It just, like, again, it brought up that coming of age that we all sort of, or most of us sort of went through. Now, picking up the scenes, Likarion, like I said, it was amazing seeing the country. Like, again, you guys captured so much in the first episode. If you guys have started like this, the next one's about to be amazing. But you've captured the coast, you've captured Nairobi, you captured our neighbors over here, this club over here. I was just like, where was I? Where was I? Why was I not over here because I was over there? I was looking for my local cab guy. I'm like, he's not there. And then I remembered, all right, they changed the signage. I was like, what's about to happen? Did the club name change? But picking out the spots, how is it for you? How did you guys come up with the scenery? And of course, again, the big important part of telling the Kenyan story through local tourism.
I think one of the things we take for granted is culture. You know, when we talk about culture, it's always from the outside looking in.
Right.
It's always from a Westerners approach, like, oh, culture. But for us, it's not culture, it's life. And so the most important thing is, and I learned that very early in my life as a director, is try and look at your world as a tourist.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of things we take for granted. Like for us, Nganya is something so normal, you know. But if you really think about it, you'll just realize just how unique that is.
Right.
It's one of the things we were discussing as directors and with Enos, our cinematographer, is what are these things we take for granted? Number one, the coast. Like these backgrounds that in the night just feels like you're being transported into a new world.
Yeah. Yes.
Enos and I and the other directors went to several clubs. I'm not a club guy, but I was like, I'm finding myself in clubs just to see what are this energy.
Check out this one over here. You better not get clubs. I'm proud of you. Must have been an experience.
Yo, it was. We went to universities and
Right.
capture that energy. So it's really, we did a lot of research around Kenya to see what are these things we take for granted. What are these nuances? Like even, like I said, the matatu, the designs were like, how do we incorporate that and make sure Kenyans know we've put a spotlight on the norm.
Right.
You know, because when you go and buy a mandazi, for you don't just go buy a mandazi like, look, I'm doing a Kenyan thing in a Kenyan way. For just go and buy a mandazi. So it was up to us as the team to be like, putting a spotlight on things we feel are unique to us that we take for granted.
Right. And the buy-in from the locals, was it easy to get them to be in certain scenarios?
It was so easy.
Okay.
One thing I was really, really worried about, because when we were approaching Shuga, is we come from a generation we were raised with Shuga. So the question we were asking is, the younger generation, do they understand the impact?
Right.
And so my first day on set, I was really worried because I was going to have around 150 background actors in the club scene, which was a club scene actually.
Right.
And so I was like, there's a certain energy I want to capture. Do they understand the gravity? And these kids came in and they were like, we're in Shuga.
Yeah.
And they knew about it. And so they gave it their all. And so for me, my first day on set, I felt so at home. We were playing urban tone in the background.
Right.
These kids are so much energy.
Yeah.
And if you pay attention to the show, please watch the entire episode, or all the episodes, and pay attention to the background. You'll see a sort of energy that, for me, speaks more towards Shuga than anything else, because the background actors really told their own story, and knowing fully well this is Shuga, and they understood the content. It wasn't just a performance; they understood the gravity of it all, which was really, I really appreciated them. Sure.
I'll be looking into that a little bit closer now that you mentioned it. Speaking about the cast, how was the process of picking them out?
Wow, national audition. 3 days, virtual and physical. So I think we saw over 1,600 people. And this was a mix of both online and offline. I remember the University of Nairobi, those 3 days, Kenyans are talented.
Right.
My God. It was awesome just to see the range, the different talent, and that people buying in and saying, wow, Shuga, we understand the legacy, we want to be a part of this story.
Right.
So nationally, representative cast, 3 days across the entire Kenya, 1,600 people.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, 1,600. What I love about it is that we have a few familiar faces, but also very new faces. Just speaking to what has been spoken about throughout like the whole of last year and this year, the creative economy. You guys have given a lot to that, just putting this together. The other thing I love was the acceleration program. Why did you take that direction?
I think for us, the Talent Accelerator program is because it's not just about making the show Shuga.
Yeah.
It's about how can we also come in and be a part of transforming the ecosystem, in this case the film and the film ecosystem in Kenya.
Right.
And so with the Talent Accelerator program, what we are trying to do is seeking out gifted, really talented 20 to 25-year-olds from, again, all across Kenya, who are either pursuing some sort of degree or other in film, or are just passionate about it and are doing the work, and are looking for those opportunities to be mentored, upskilled, and go to the next level. So that's why I think TAP is so important for us, because even as we we did season 1, and fingers crossed, even as we get into season 2,
Mhm.
it's about pairing these young guys with the likes of the Licarions of this world,
Right.
the Enoses, the Junes, etc,
Mhm.
and upskilling them in that regard, so that
Right.
this has a multiplier effect.
Mhm.
After we've done the stories that we can do and we're privileged to do on Shuga, the next generation taking it up, and the next generation,
Right.
because these stories still need to be told,
still
these
need to-
norms need to be challenged.
Right.
Yeah, and so that's a bigger picture with TAP, the Talent
Uh,
Accelerator program.
I love it. Did some of the talents play a part in some of the creative processes as well?
I think they played a part in the entire process
Mhm.
because we thought we were going to teach them about making film, but we were being taught a lot about culture. I
Ah.
can't count the number of times I just turned to one of them and be like, is this kind of wardrobe correct in your
Right.
generation, or is this kind of, what kind of music do you listen to? So for me, I use them as much as they use me. I was
Right.
turning to them for almost everything
Yes.
that I could, and then we did also give them scenes to direct. They also played a part in the set designs. Like we really wanted them to be part of it, so that it doesn't feel like a talk down, because the best way to teach is by doing. And so
Mm.
they did a lot. So shout out to the TAP guys.
Right.
Yeah.
Hands down, they really pulled through and gave us a lot to work with.
Yeah.
While making Shuga.
You mentioned a good part. Music plays a big part in anything series, movies related, and that's apart from the tourism aspect. There's also our culture, our music. How did you gather the music apart from the people on set? Like, how did you do research into that? Do you have a producer you worked with? Who did the scoring?
Yes, we did work with So Fresh.
Yes.
So Fresh has been consulting on the music that is on the show, and guiding us on that selection. I
Yes.
think it's a really exciting mix that we have on the show.
Yes.
The theme song, the title track, is actually an original piece
Okay.
by I think Mbithi, Yuaya, Nikita Kering.
Oh wow.
And we're also looking forward to releasing that.
Yeah.
So again, it's just that continuation of beyond putting Kenyan songs and marketing that, also
Right.
creating an asset born of the story of the show, and using that towards also driving this same media for change objective.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Now, the show carries a lot of heavy themes in regards to, like you said, sexual reproductive health.
Yeah.
What do you aim for the show to do in that regard?
I think for us, it's always, with our media, it's always been about mirroring the realities and the lives of the young people that we are speaking to, and by doing that, creating safe spaces and giving them the language to be able to open up these kinds of conversations. So it's, if you see somebody who looks like you, who's in situations that you're probably facing, or somebody who's faced, then it starts to make it a bit easier to open up and talk about it. And it's not just even about the young people, because of also the sensitivity of the weight of the topics we cover. It's providing a resource for the people in the lives of these young people,
Right.
from their parents to their teachers to anyone in that community who would be considered guides their values or their norms and what they believe. So what we hope to do with our media is really that it's to provide the language, it's to give context, so that these conversations can happen.
Right.
Because if you have the conversations, then we can also start to change the way you think, change the way you act, drive long-term change.
Right.
Yeah.
The numbers that you put out in the end, do they work, first of all? And secondly, where do they lead us to? Because a lot of people are asking for help
Yeah.
in this day and age.
Yeah.
Mental health has taken what used to be a backseat, a very focal point in
Yeah.
our lives. The numbers that you put out, what do they also seek to do? Who do they lead to? For those who might be skeptical about reaching out.
Yeah. So the number works. It links you to a chatbot. So a bit of context, this time round in coming back, we have actually partnered with Shuga to launch this program in Kenya. So together with Shuga, it's called the Surround Sound Kenya program. We have this shared chatbot, which is a resource for that at the end of our show, at the end of their comics. Where does it lead to? It's your personalized chatbot. You can have a conversation about what you're going through, whether it's help to do with mental health, sexual reproductive health. And then once you've had a back and forth, there's a clear understanding of what you need. It links you to a number of verified service providers
Mhm.
who can now either help you with, is it links to therapists? Is it links to any products you might need for safer sex, whether it's condoms and all that.
Right.
So the number does work.
Okay.
There's even a QR code. You can scan it and it takes you to the chatbot,
Yes.
and you can have a safe, private conversation.
Right.
Yeah.
Just like Marvel movies, it's good to watch till the end.
Correct.
And I love that. I love, again, that through the show, you're creating safe spaces for these conversations to be had. Away from the message, for you who's in the industry, what do you hope for MTV Shuga to do for
For
the
me,
film industry?
For the film industry,
Mhm.
first and foremost, I really, really hope we cannot separate entertainment and messaging when it comes to Shuga.
Yes.
They go hand in hand.
Right.
And like all the other projects I've worked on, it's always just entertainment, and then we entertain and then we go.
Right.
What I'm really, really, truly hoping for is whatever seasons we do,
Yeah.
that a conversation starts. Because I remember watching the first Shuga, and a lot of conversations started. Because I was asking, do people go through that? Because I went through what that other character went through. I didn't know that there are people like that. And I really hope that the conversation starts, number one. And number two, I also want it to be the benchmark for standards in entertainment. you know,
Right.
from the representation of our Kenyan culture, to our Kenyan setting, to the language, to the wardrobe, to the music. I really want it to be like, because I remember in our time when you pitch to anything, you're like, it's gonna be like Shuga. And I want that when whoever pitches for whatever project after this is like MTV Shuga Mashariki.
Right.
In terms of the color, in terms of the look, in terms of the authenticity.
Right.
I want it to be like that. And
Right.
that would make me like fulfilled as far as I'm
Right.
concerned.
Right.
Yeah.
I can't believe like time has literally flown. As in like, I wish we had more time. I have so many questions, but gotta ask both of you challenges and triumphs of doing this project.
Do you want to go first?
Yes, exactly.
First, the pressure.
Yeah.
We cannot run away from the pressure.
Right.
The biggest challenge we had as directors, number one, is that we were torn between two generations.
Yeah.
Our generation, who are like, you have to keep Shuga the way it was. When we watched it back then, it was like this.
Okay.
And then this
That is so Kenyan.
Don't change anything. And then people are just shouting, Lupita, Lupita. And you're like, okay, I hear you. Then you turn around and this new generation, like, we want to see what the hype is all about.
Right.
Impress us the way you impressed that old generation. And so you're caught in the middle where you're like, but I also, as a filmmaker, I want to express myself.
Right.
And so that was the biggest challenge. Like, which voice do we listen to?
Right.
But luckily, all the work was done for us with the scripts. Because, like I said, I wanted to see what the scripts are about. And people think as directors, we make it up as we go.
Right.
No amount of directing can save a bad script and a bad story. And so our Bible as directors was already laid out. And we were like, we will rely on this. So at the end of every day, the sleepless nights, the long hours, I just turned to the script. I'm like, we are still on track. We're still on track.
Right.
And so that was, for me, one of the biggest challenges, bringing Shuga. And I speak for the other directors.
Right.
As well. That was the biggest challenge.
Right.
Yeah. The payoff, I think the payoff was, again, the energy these kids brought.
Right.
To have, number one, talent who are our target market. Normally we get way older actors to play way younger characters.
Right.
But these are kids who are going through this. So for us to be able to have those conversations about their own sexual health, mental health, and everything was really a joy. But to be honest, I'm going to turn to this, and the other actors are going to be pissed at me. But the background actors brought so much energy, from the rugby guys to the lectures, to the lecture scenes, to the club scenes, watching the gaming, like watching this, we became like a community. Like there were days I was so down, and then the rugby guys just start chanting and dancing. I'm like, yes,
nice.
Give me. I was like an energy vampire. I was just taking all this energy. That was for me. It gave me the strength to move to the next day, and then finally watching it with everyone. Now I felt so much relief. I was like, it was worth it. I was crying in between, but I would do it all over again.
Nice.
Because of all that. Yeah.
Right, love it. For Jeff.
Gosh, wow. I think getting into production for me was what we're dealing with is heavy.
Yes.
So how will the people working on this and engaging with this constantly over the 3-month period, what kind of impact would that have on them?
Yeah.
But I think that also doubles up as a triumph, because being able to ensure people on set had the psychological support that they needed.
Right.
So if we're dealing with some of the heavy scenes, what does that look like? What's the guidance? Having that kind of resource and support on set, and then eventually starting to see the very people working on the production talking about the themes that we're putting in the show, having conversations about condom use, about mental health, about how do we understand consent. Triumph. That's a win.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I loved, getting to know MTV Shuga through both your eyes. I think it gave a deeper meaning, and then also just how you guys managed to bring this amazing script to fruition. Like, it was an exciting moment for me watching it. Like, literally got home, dropped my bags, didn't even shower, just like MTV Shuga. It was amazing to see just amazing sceneries coming to life. Like I was saying, that coastal scene, that literally, it just took me. I was just like, because it transported me. That's what I'd say. Even the marketing, everything, even our neighbor over here, it transported me all the way. So, man, congratulations to you guys, the entire team, for putting this together. It's such an amazing milestone. I think it's been how many years? 20 years since the last one, I think.
It's been 15?
15?
Yeah.
15 years since the last one. So congratulations to you guys and the entire team. And kudos to bringing back MTV Foundation into the country. We look forward to the next episodes.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
So lastly, I'd like to ask you to plug, where do we watch it and at what times?
Love it. So catch it every Tuesday, 11 p.m. Citizen TV. Every Wednesday, globally, on the MTV Shuga TV YouTube page at 8 p.m.
And you're also on BET, please. We
BET,
are sorry.
Sorry.
Yes.
BET Tuesdays at 9 p.m.
There you go. No small thing. Guys, thank you so much. And we wish you all the best.
Thank you.
All right, guys, we are going to be back in just a bit. Stick here for more conversation. Of course, your requests, we're taking them till 10 a.m. What you'd like to listen to, WhatsApp number +254 788 380030. Catch you on the flip side.
The Breakfast Jam with Myra Maloba.
Hey, if you're having a bad day, that's gotta be your own problem.
It's SDL and Kentucky. Yo, it's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. I'm so happy.
What's wrong with you? Not being happy.
Check this out. Yo, wake up in the morning with a smile on my face, with a feeling of nothing from today that I can take no mistakes. Young's on exactly what I'm doing, where I'm going. It's like I'm walking in clouds, like I'm flowing. Need for coffee today, I'm already so awake. I'll make chapati, hot cup of tea they call sabadi, to celebrate a new day with a new mission, which will face the day long with a bright vision. 'Cause look, I was in the studio last night, and God knows damn, the song turned out tight. Song after song, what the heck can go wrong? See, Nairobi got me flowing all night and day long. So as I step out the door, I make sure I look fresh, fresher than ever, with a cap and Stella. Starts on Monday, the smile is still on a Sunday. I keep the sunshine, I will always find a way. I'm so happy, happy as today, I'm so happy. Today was the day I woke up with a smile, I'm so happy. Happy cause I made another day for me to be my happy day. Every day's a lovely day, I'm so happy. Happy as today, I'm so happy. Today was the day I woke up with a smile, I'm so happy. Happy cause I made another day for me to be my happy day. Every day's a lovely day.
Homie, I'm happy as I can be. Don't see no enemies like
a Benji. You can't see or perceive where I stand, G. I ain't bragging, but damn, I'm the man, G. You can be anything that you want, youngin'. See me, I'm in the fame game and I love money. I love females that look good and smell lovely. Lovey-dovey and cuddly while I'm rubbing. It's a rhythm of the gangster you ain't knowing. Hold on, though it's the gangster they love on them. Hold it and maybe never letting go, homie. I'm honest when it comes to the things I'm running. Definitely G'd up in a good way. Beautiful life from doomsday to newsday. Explain this, traveling on a Tuesday and spending money on any given Sunday. Huh?
I'm so happy, happy as a day. I'm so happy. Today was the day I woke up with a smile. I'm so happy, happy cause I made another day for me to be my happy day. Every day's a lovely day. I'm so happy, happy as a day. I'm so happy. Today was the day I woke up with a smile. I'm so happy, happy cause I made another day for me to be my happy day. Every day's a lovely day.
Simplicity sells, man, they're telling me lies. What they're telling is be broke to the minute I die. I'm a hustler, baby, that's what I'm doing out here. Feels good being capable to buy me beer. Buy you one, your crew, it doesn't, ain't that nice. To afford them earrings, now ain't that life. Walking a mile in my own shoes. The upside, on the flip side, it's my own blues.
So good, chilling at the crib, getting booze. This a type of styling, not to your hair so cool. That's the L Lincoln tie in case you're too slow. This is where you jump till you drop, you gotta know. This is it, don't stop what you say. The hell what you heard, this so lovely. I'm so happy and he's so happy.
Yeah,
man, I guess we too happy. I'm so happy, happy as a day. I'm so happy. Today was the day I woke up with a smile. I'm so happy, happy cause I made another day for me to be my happy day. Every day's a lovely day. I'm so happy, happy as a day. I'm so happy. Today was the day I woke up with a smile. I'm so happy, happy cause I made another day for me to be my happy day. Every day's a lovely day. I'm so happy. I need to smile. One more time, yeah.
Picha vile watu wanaweka energy vizuri tamashani. Dance na mimi zoni gani wanaleta maisha mabani tunaka vizuri. Dance na mimi
strani za kizimbi ting si lazima ni dingi kitani kwa mabibi na kuidha ya simping stumishi lingeri ni dingli ya ringi sidubis na nyinyi nimezoea free things sherehe kila tarehe manu sinanga penki tuna kumekwet sio dikite ni fest tulimpaka cheri kudikite ni sieda.
Yo, promised and delivered. Sexy nigga come to dance, sezi kata. Stoke cheza sifu mchezaji wa kulipwa. Neje kiuno chako weni mwepesi. Anakude desi kulafia sezi kata. Wendo irori wendo yogata. Dance kinyama pigwa Serengeti benje. Nilisho M7 that makende ni akinende. Serereke usiende, aluta bila gwede. Misheveve na sembe mpaka tengerere tenge. Watu wanaweka energy vizuri tamashani. Dance na mimi zoni gani wanaleta maisha mabani tunaka vizuri. Dance na mimi picha vile watu wanaweka energy vizuri tamashani. Dance na mimi zoni gani wanaleta maisha mabani tunaka vizuri. Dance na mimi
hata siamini mbona mzee anashtuka na yako na mwere mimi niko na chupa watu wako mafuta ruchepe anashuka try kutupa kona holy troopers dance na yo mini usiogope mami rock and camino una deal na msanii unadai nini the bill is on me siwezi reject your shit but still me Gen Z
mamosi tatupa tabata ndani ya tama shapa sapasa au chaka chapeng vyuno wanaka tasa yo vitu vimewa ka utachekwa ukiha tawa na dada firecra kasa mabani toka Atlanta.
Deki watu wanaweka energy vizuri tamashani. Dance na mimi zoni gani wanaleta maisha mabani tunaka vizuri. Dance na mimi picha vile watu wanaweka energy vizuri tamashani. Dance na mimi zoni gani wanaleta maisha mabani tunaka vizuri. Dance na mimi
for real. Siku plan kukuwa na kids. Madem flani walikata kumeza mapills. Vile broski uskuma makis. Kwa denjeni mameso za you have received. Kijana yangu mdogo hutembea na bedroom kubwa sana Kenya huitwaga mimi nawe hubai my views kila mara ni vile views zangu ni za Masai Mara Astaghfirullah she got this stuff I like kichele boy na my dance style za safara
timing perfect ndio anthem ya wapenda nao kwa wine and grinding bashment sisiri we learn things like government tukeshe au tumalizie kwa apartment shikilia shanga kwa kiuno ya Aisha jiachilie after mapanda shuka za maisha disorient maheta VIP hawezi fika mrembo Ben wa Far Eastern na ni malifisa
watu wanaweka energy vizuri tamashani dance na mimi zoni gani wanaleta maiza mabani tunaka vizuri dance na mimi picha vile watu wanaweka energy vizuri tamashani dance na mimi zoni gani wanaleta maiza mabani tunaka vizuri dance na mimi Mayedenda uda eli. Samakoro tumugigi nikiswele wacha matin. Kidogo tu. Ukiolo biwachi negene wa. Mbiu ya mugambo ikilia kuna jambo. Uotogola turugi banjo adhi ya sembo. Anyaseko yudonget na jamani. Jomanene na mihuni. Mamara ukatero kajirani. Sani uone ngane baba nani. Maduea apake Sulemano chika ire kendo ayego sembona ni yonge gari chokite onyako mamingwana ai ahero sana silwal mama na yabata maboya kakoyo chama mokoda nasemono mokoda ni maembasna omega kora figana neno omega kora yeah mama mokoda nasemono na omega kora figana neno omega kora minwanya kodero siro sherio jatuka matemo na tienda rapundo nyapiny mabor mamio hey. Otieka giera tinda parika nindo tera dichol Maidalo misunge nyiri into nasungi forever. You woulda Maidalo misunge joma ber anasungo you forever. Oromokoda nasemono oromokoda maembasna omega kora figana neno omega kora yeah mama oromokoda nasemono oromokoda maembasna omega kora figana neno omega kora aja Kenya pindu siro oromokoda nasembo oromokoda omega kora nasembo omega kora odisolepe nasembo odisolepe orito oda nasembo orito oda oromokoda nasembo oromokoda ni maembasna omega kora figana neno omega kora yeah mama oromokoda nasembo oromokoda ni maembasna omega kora figana neno omega kora minwanya kodero siro oromokoda nasembo oromokoda omega kora figana neno omega kora
The Breakfast Jam with Myra Maloba.
Tafuta bibi lakini sio Nairobi. Sio hata Nairobi. Hata kama utapata ka kienyeji. Sio hata Nairobi. Nairobi. Unafika na wewe mama bea. Nairobi. Hawakubareti na wanapenda bea. Nairobi. Unafika na wewe mama bea. Nairobi. Hawakubareti na wanapenda bea. Nairobi is a big. It's a big bedroom. It's a big mistake. Nairobi is a big. It's a big bedroom. Yeah. Utapika kwa nyumba utakula nje. Utalala kwa kitanda ama utalala nje. Tafuta bibi lakini sio Nairobi. Sio hata Nairobi. Hata kama utapata ka kienyeji. Sio hata Nairobi. Nairobi. Unafika na wewe mama bea. Nairobi. Hawakubareti na wanapenda bea. Nairobi. Unafika Nairobi. Mr. Sidage. Hawakubareti na wanapenda bea.
Ingia Muranga, watoto zero budget hawana hasara. Fika kwetu Siaya, watoto wazuri wako na masianda Elima safa, watoto kwenye radha sawa na Wakamba na Mombasa raha, watoto kwenye dera wana kudekeza. Tafuta pesa kama unataka wa Nairobi, ama ubaki na kienyeji. Kama una pesa tafutana na murogi, akuroge mupenzi. Utapika kwa nyumba, mutakula nje. Utalala kwa kitanda ama utalala nje.
Tafuta ganji mashura, takutafuta ka Nairobi laka kitu ndugu yangu tajitafuna. Talengwa sana, takatwa tenje, tanyonga mchanga, tamea mazkwembe. Yani wa Nairobi high maintenance, akona standards na degree kwa kini temperature. Life ina balance posho lazima tuwe na M-Pesa. Na gari kubwa kana Uber wezi mtembesha. Kabla mulenki kalamari kimpinsi kishishe kujepo light. Na kama kali kwa wingi delika kona psyche. Tumajani na sticky ya unita Wesley Pipes. Nafanya kazi ya wiki beating mahani bani chorea kona maziwa. Mafala wanaibiwa, na ukilalisha mpo wako senapatiwa. Huku ni mbegu zinapaliliwa.
Tafuta bibi lakini sio Nairobi. Sio waka Nairobi. Hata kama utapata ka kienyeji. Sio waka Nairobi. Nairobi unafika nawe mama bea. Nairobi hawakupale na wanapenda bea. Nairobi unafika nawe mama bea. Nairobi hawakupale na wanapenda bea.
Just sasa niwe educate Kanero bila ganja superwise cooperate. Ukidai kumpanda mshikie designer, alufaina sikuweka maina. Wafanya geuzwa nganya anadandiwa, wanachanganya wakidai maziwa. Itabidi ujikaze ama utakaziwa. Ni kubaya only one hello.
Burudika burundani kuna burudani. Life ni mkazi burundani kuna burudani. Life Abu Dhabi ndani ya club peleka bangu chocha ngumu na mamnangu na mamdabu tunaikata na adabu. Burudika Abu Dhabi ndani ya club peleka bangu chocha ngumu na mamnangu na mamdabu tunaikata na adabu. Abu Dhabi ndani ya club peleka bangu chocha ngumu na mamnangu na mamdabu tunaikata na adabu. Burudika burundani kuna burudani. Life ni mkazi burundani kuna burudani. Life ni mkazi.
Hey, one lege anguka nayo bounce again ukipita nayo kanjege ni madharau once again bounce again. Hey, uko incognito Westline simple tisho na slipo tunavuta maombido. Tutani ni chimli kumbe moshi ni mavela. Dijana play songs zote zina sound a cappella. Na pull up to her bumper kadere wa trailer. Akona hagabiki na ina clap ndani ya dera. Wanataka kunimaliza baba, wanataka kunimaliza. Tunazitupa ki Michael Jackson, naleta action. Na mwaga jasho. Sikia ma gunshot, usiende junction. Uoga, sinaga mikama Tyson. Walai bilahi club iko na mabilionea. Vitu zinafanyika ndani hata vipofu wanajionea.
Silimshika tukiban, aka drop it like it's hot. Anadina kuoka fan, pono kiwa kwenye throat. Nani ndo boss, hapa na mdishi kama last sapa. Saba position, ganja ni 6 fika. Mnangu ni 8 na hapa 9 inch. Maniga yangu ni bait. Tunafanya tambi Abu Dhabi na hamabadi. Wanadai ni wape la vidavi, kitu smanyagi. Singo ni mobe, left, right na katikati. Legeza waist to bed, knees, no toe shati. Staki kuna one leg na party. DJ chezeo skinny bitch, me is fatty. Niko na jaber, ako na kuber. Kucha na gang, nina mjulu bang. Kucha na mapeng, naslete matahen. Unlimited vision na twisi she wanna maweng. Ayaya mpaka Abu Dhabi. Ayaya na maordinary.
Burudika burundani kuna burudani. Life ni mkazi burundani kuna burudani. Life Abu Dhabi ndani ya club peleka bangu chocha ngumu na mamnangu na mamdabu tunaikata na adabu. Burudika Abu Dhabi ndani ya club peleka bangu chocha ngumu na mamnangu na mamdabu tunaikata na adabu. Abu Dhabi ndani ya club peleka bangu chocha ngumu na mamnangu na mamdabu tunaikata na adabu. Burudika burundani kuna burudani. Life ni mkazi burundani kuna burudani. Life ni mkazi.
Hakuna area tuja terrorize. Wasupa wenye tukifika na tu recognize. Kitu kilan ni kumalo ni kufinalize. Basa ni deadly, sherehe ya leo ni polite. jicho tena anguka nayo. Wakisha kitu kisha pitisha round, peleka chini hadi ifike kwa ground. Squeezy venyeji ndo na chachisha town. Selector, sauti ya doba iko chini ongeza, hadi nimesare tools ya meza. Juzi imeshika pia mix inaweza. Cheki madenge vile leo wanatesa. One leg tunazuza kwa baesa.
Hush hush, no kibanja bruv, talk to me direct. Kanapenda her hair black, me I don't mind it. Playing with extension, please don't bleach. Melanin so expensive, passing in the science. See you me, you my goons, it is Allah. Skip plunge, no need join last supper. They know we don't play, I don't have to go handers. Na my bodies, picky. Ban cannabis na handler. Kanim super na handler. Kani chupa na madala. Kani fast me madara. Assalamu alaikum. Huku Abu Dhabi tumechill na mataikun. Assalamu alaikum. Huku Abu Dhabi tumechill na mataikun.
Burudika burundani kuna burudan. Life ni mkazi burundani kuna burudan. Life Abu Dhabi ndani ya club peleka bangu chocha ngumu na mamnangu na mamdabu tunaikata na adabu. Burudika Abu Dhabi ndani ya club peleka bangu chocha ngumu na mamnangu na mamdabu tunaikata na adabu. Abu Dhabi ndani ya club peleka bangu chocha ngumu na mamnangu na mamdabu tunaikata na adabu. Burudika burundani kuna burudan. Life ni mkazu burundani kuna burudan. Life ni mkazu.
Yeah, we're getting back.
Kama mtoto napewa masiwa. I love that song. You're listening to Cham Thum right here on the Breakfast Jam. As we finish off this hour, we'd love to take in your requests this morning. Big shout outs to everybody who's tuned in. Of course, we're going live on TikTok. Big shout outs to Wakanda Body Art. Wakanda! Big shout out to you guys. Big shout out to Vinke. Big shout out to Dow Jones. Dow Jones, big shout out to you guys. Thank you so much for tuning with us on TikTok, where we are indeed live now. Dow Jones tonight has a gig for you. They have any given Friday that's going to be going down from 7 p.m. with DJ Absolute himself, the boy from Kachmega, who does all the mixing all the way right. And we also have our very own Sylvie Achacha, who is going to be the host. You know, she's the hostess of the mostest. Let me tell you, I've never gone to a place and I've seen somebody who actually goes around asking people, are you okay? Are you good? Is your drink the right temperature? That's what Sylvie does. Like, she takes hosting to a whole new level. And you know, when you see hosts in the clubs, they usually are sitting in the corner. They're over there enjoying their drinks with their friends, taking pictures. But nah, she's over there interacting. So if you want to interact with Sylvia Chacha, the host of Hit Point, head on over to Dow Jones tonight. That's in the food court of Samia Park, and she's holding it down with DJ Absolute on the ones and twos. If you got an event, I want to plug you tonight for free. Yes, I want to plug you for your event. It's tonight, it's this weekend. I got you covered. If you got a hustle that you want people to tune into or to tap into rather this weekend, let me know. I want to plug you for free. Yes, for just joining me, you get to get that privilege. Also, sending your requests. It's total request hour. Let me know exactly what you like to listen to. The theme this morning is African, but anything goes. So if you dropped a new song, you wanted us to listen to it, to premiere on the show, hit us up on number WhatsApp +254 788 380030. Let's take some look at some other entertainment news making the headlines this morning. First of all, Wangeshi is set to call out the Didi of Kenya. She says, as a Didi of Kenya, she is willing to tell stories about. Okay, for those of us who know who you know, and she claims that women would get into his studio and no project would come out. And these accusations have been made for a very long time. It was even said at one point they were dating. So I do hope that she does manage to tell her story, but in her own time. Me, I don't understand the mendem in these streets. The mendem over here making noise, they're like, oh, why is she teasing us with the story? Can't tell us the story. She should stay away with it. Anyamaze. I almost got into an argument with somebody on my page yesterday, and I was just like, you know what? It's not worth it. If you have never gone through any sort of abuse, please do not be the first one to open your pie hole. Okay? If you're not offering up support, it's her platform. It's her page. Let her do as she wishes with it. If you don't feel like she's doing it in your time, unfollow, block, decide not to listen to her. It's up to you. But you can't tell her when to tell her story because it is her story. Okay? And let me tell you, when she made that one statement, it triggered so many women in the industry. If you go to people's stories, everybody's telling their story one page at a time. So you might not be getting what you want from Wangeshi, but if you look around, just take the time to look around you. There's a woman telling their story and they're telling it now. Okay? There are things going on in these studios that are just not right. Okay, women are getting harassed. It's not only women, even men. Okay, it's only that men act tough. Especially if it's a woman. Say, I want it to happen to me. No, assault is assault in any which way it comes in. So give Wangeshi her time. She has done the first step of saying that there is a predator in these studios. Okay, So be on the lookout. She has done at least the first step. Give her time to complete her journey because it is her journey. Another person who's speaking about her journey is King Kalala, and she's revealed the hidden cost of drinking. She's saying, I lost a lot to alcohol. And of course, she has a new podcast out with Frankie Just Jimit and Christine Nampera. And it's called 3 Truths, No Lies. She says, alcohol ilimcost sana. She's not the first one to speak out against the ills of alcohol. We also have social media superstar, social media comedian. She was once on radio, Rono. Rono has changed her life around. She's lost weight, and she said she's done with alcohol because alcohol just cost her so many bad memories, so many lost moments in her life. So kudos to people who have decided to change their lives around. Speaking of changing lives around, I want to change yours this morning. Let me know if you'd like to plug your event, plug your business. I'm doing it for free. Big shout out to my TikTok peeps. Wakanda Body Art, big shout out to you. Worked with you on this here kiddie karaoke for a very long time. It says looking amazing, keep up the good work. Thank you so much, Wakanda. If you want to have body art done, not face painting, this is not the word, body art, then you need to hit up Wakanda Body Art because they do the damn thing, okay? They do tribal art, they do glow in the dark, they do it for your kids' parties, they do it for your grown-up parties. If you have an event and you just want to make people feel good and look good, then hit up Wakanda Body Art. They are here on TikTok. You can check them out also on Instagram and any other major page on any platform. All right. I'm still bringing up businesses this morning. I'm still bringing up your events. I'm still taking in your requests. Hit me up. Let me know exactly what you like to listen to because I got you covered.
Tulianza safari ya Alhamdulillah, tukaomba tufike inshallah. Binadamu anapanga, shetani anapangua. Alhamdulillah tumefika mashallah. Mashallah. Binadamu anapanga na Mungu anaamua. Alhamdulillah tumefika mashallah.
Ay 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 adadara ilayska ya nur ka dushayda hodabi bay naftayde kala sudul baby adadara ilayska ya nur ka dushayda madad qurad tilabte mashallah wanda baldegna ya inshallah binadamana bangana mungu namua alhamdulillah tumefika mashallah madad qurad tilabte mashallah wanda baldegna ya inshallah binadamana bangana mungu namua dawadayda alhamdulillah
tulianza safari ya Alhamdulillah, tukaomba tufike inshallah. Binadamu anapanga, shetani anapangua. Alhamdulillah tumefika mashallah. Mashallah. Binadamu anapanga na Mungu anaamua. Alhamdulillah tumefika mashallah. Ujana ni moshi tunapita, ujana ni moshi tunapita. ucheze na maringo, upunguze ego, pia makasiriko. Ujana ni moshi tunapita, ujana ni moshi tunapita. So jipe likizo, ucheze na maringo, upunguze ego, pia makasiriko.
The Breakfast Jam with Myra Maloba.
Trill, trouble,
Buddha form, manzi sujote shere. Leo tupige kelele, rauna jipa mwenye. Asuni chama kona ndom, tukiwashe tupepe. Tukate maji leo tulewe, weba zucheza kama wewe. Trio cheza kama wewe, cheza kama wewe, cheza kama wewe. Weba zucheza kama wewe. Trio cheza kama wewe, cheza kama wewe, cheza kama wewe. Weba zucheza kama wewe. Trio nacheza kimimi, mdhamini sipimi. Naka unadai moshi utazivuta kute chimney. Limit ya fulize imeongezeka nkoma chingle. Neza shike jack, naka nudhu skie tifi. Nacheza kiroro, nacheza kiwingman. Neza fika soko, nishike kijipa. Turirime mdagi meditation na kififa. Shukisha kibandas kichapodondo inaza jipa. Rada na madenge, vutezo matenje. Usichomange kamenje, uskini koma wenge. Neza nyonga sana mkona nze kumea zgwembe. Manzeka kivana snapigana tu vijembe. Peleka na mtara slete pa machur. Manguna vitu chora chora mute kama prr. Mamtokwan kama princess. Magalani wopengwa pa kuposti wako Pinterest. Form manzi sujoche shere. Leo tupige kelele, rauna jipa mwenye. Asuni chama kona ndo, tukiwashe tupepe. Tukate maji leo tulewe, weba zucheza kama wewe. Trio cheza kama wewe, cheza kama wewe, cheza kama wewe. Weba zucheza kama wewe. Trio cheza kama wewe, cheza kama wewe, cheza kama wewe. Weba zucheza kama wewe.
Love you, we appreciate you.
What's that?
Yes.
Nika.
May your stomach grow flatter and your
In
ass grow
Jesus'
fatter.
name.
Your ass
And your
grow
boo-boo
fatter.
grow nicer.
Yes, in Jesus' name. It's kupeana. Yani mtu hawezi peana speech vizuri.
The Breakfast Jam with Myra Maloba.
Big shout out to Vince on the beat, by the way.
They find the greatest on top of the raiders, they gotta be wrong. If you're still debating and still throwing shade, then you gotta be wrong. I've been underrated, but deep down they know that they gotta be wrong. If guys on my side ain't scared of the snakes, they gotta be wrong. They gotta be wrong. They gotta be wrong. They gotta be wrong. They gotta be. They gotta be wrong. They gotta be wrong. They gotta be wrong. They gotta be. They gotta be wrong. They gotta be wrong. They gotta be wrong. They gotta be. They gotta be wrong. They gotta be wrong. They gotta be wrong. They gotta be. To flip on my fat for some likes on the gram, think I'm your homie, you gotta be wrong. They gotta be. In case you would think I would hang with some phonies, you gotta be wrong. They gotta be. My scars is for real, my people, they know me, we gotta be wrong. They gotta be. I've been at the top, but no, we didn't lonely, you gotta be wrong. You gotta be wrong. I came from the gutter where people get murked, but we had to reform. But don't think we're different when push comes to shove, then you gotta be warned. It's kill or be killed if you tryna survive, so which side is you on? And how I've been effing the shit, oh my god, man, it had to be porn. Got joke at the back of the Range Rover. It's got them in purples, got plain clothes. Last time I checked, yo was hoping to catch me, but not even Bruce could have came close. Posted banana, you niggas could see me, but you feel my presence, it gotta be known. I don't conform to your wacky opinions. If you don't dig it, you gotta be wrong. If I ain't the greatest on top of the Raiders, they gotta be wrong. They gotta be wrong. If you're still debating and still throwing shade, then you gotta be wrong. They gotta be wrong. I've been underrated, but deep down they know that they gotta be wrong. They gotta be wrong. If guys on my side ain't scared of the snakes, they gotta be wrong. 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 They gotta be wrong.
I ain't begging for a freestyle. I went viral for a freestyle. So you gotta be wrong. Silverstone drip down from the neck to the feet down. So you gotta be wrong. That money deal gotta be long. And if it ain't something, gotta be wrong. Says it jolly if they don't count me. I'm in blood like Cali, I ain't gotta be long. So when I care where you talk board, cause your hoe do the utmost. But she gotta be wrong. And I'm rocking with the top most. Sleep boy with cock nose. So we gotta be wrong. So I tell a boy chill like an eye for your brother. He want connect like a Wi-Fi server. Chilling on his toes and a beef with a rapper. Once I get paid, then it's back to the mother. She don't mind me. Said she got a pal and you should come find me. She block it to slide like what? Fuck y'all niggas on the tongue grind me. I'm here and I'm tryna stay long. And I ain't worried about what y'all doing. And I never spit a verse that I thinking right. So if you have, you wrong. And that gotta be
if
wrong.
I ain't the greatest on top of the Raiders, they gotta be wrong. They gotta be wrong. If you're still debating and still throwing shade, then you gotta be wrong. They gotta be wrong. I've been underrated, but deep down they know that they gotta be wrong. They gotta be wrong. If guys on my side ain't scared of the snakes, they gotta be wrong. 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 They gotta be wrong.
You're listening to They Gotta Be Wrong out of the Book of Jones from the man himself, Calligraph Jones, featuring Silverstone bars. Hey, that beat go hard. Go absolutely hard. And of course, if you want your music featured on Icon Radio, hit us up on www.iconradio.co.ke. That's our website. Info@iconradio.co.ke. That is info@iconradio.co.ke. Make sure your music is clean, please. Radio edit. Make sure it's well produced, tafadhali, so you present yourself to the fullest. And of course, give us a little bit of information. If we want to feature you, we want to talk about you, you have to have your profile, your EPK. Yeah, for those who don't know what EPK is, your electronic press kit. It features your profile, your body of work, your pictures. Even if you've done one song, you have a story to tell. So make sure you send that all, plus a picture of yourself as well, if you decide to also feature you on our website or on our socials. So make sure you represent yourself well. So send everything about yourself and send your music. Would love to feature new artists right here on Icon Radio. Big shout out to everybody who's tuned in right now. Big shout out to everybody on TikTok, on YouTube, and of course our website. That's www.iconradio.co.ke. We are officially finishing off with the last bit of the entertainment news making the headlines this morning. So of course it'll be nice to finish off with a little bit of love. Very own Diana Cods is over here making the headlines saying you have to show your man love. Don't wait to only be shown love, but show him love as well. And how is she doing it? She's spending 90K, that's 90,000 shillings on her man. Okay, now we don't know how true this is, but she took a screenshot of the confirmation of the M-Pesa transaction. And she says, you know, girls, if you don't spend on your man, I will. Okay, I don't know what kind of threat that is. If you want to spend on my man, go ahead. he's still gonna come home to me. As in, if you want to give him money, it's fine. We'll probably spend it together. I don't understand that statement, okay? But she's just saying, in other words, okay, take care of your mans. But taking care of your mans doesn't only mean giving them money. You can take care of your mans also spiritually. Take care of them mentally. Take care of them. Just make sure that they're good. Make sure they're straight. Be that down chick. It doesn't have to be with money, because you can be over there spoiling them with money, but they're just frustrated with you in so many other ways. But like she is saying, she's spending 90 stacks on her mans. Would you do the same for your mans or your woman's? Well, a lot of us have, and we have become better for it, there's some times where you just want to spoil your person, and there's nothing wrong with it. So big up to Diana Cods. We also have in the Lerv sector of our entertainment news, Director Trevor and Kiki Yvonne announced they're officially married. Now, I remember Director Trevor used to be with Eve Mungai back in the day. They went through a very public breakup. He took away the pages, he took away the house, he took away the car, he took away everything. He took away her career, and then she brought it back. But it was very public, it was very nasty. But now he's found love. They did a civil wedding, and she's like, I don't care, I got my man, whether it's civil wedding or not. So I'm here for the love, I'm here for it, absolutely. Apart from that, we also have in the not so love sector, Diddy, who continues to go through his trial. Lord Jesus. The Diddy trial has revealed quite a bit, and it's quite scathing about the things that he especially made his former partner Cassie do. Although it's a mixed reaction, because there's some things she was okay. There are text messages where she said she was actually okay with the freak offs, okay? When he texts and be like, yeah, get ready for this, is going on, blah, blah. And she's like, yeah, daddy, I'm ready for it. I'm here for it. So it is kind of contradictory, because of course the prosecution will try and bring out the worst parts of the story, and this is what they're trying to bring out. But you cannot deny the amount of depravity that would happen in those hotel rooms. It's absolutely sick. But in any case, to each their own. But now it has been revealed, and I think to the relief of so many people, is that Justin Bieber is not a victim. Now, Justin Bieber has been walking around looking all sorts of messed up. He's been seen, smoking up. He's been seen, that good. And he's been seen, acting out. He's lost a lot of weight. And, he was known to be in, the Diddy camps. And it was said that things happened to him. But now it's now being reported that he is not a victim. Now, remember, he was only 15 when multiple sources say that Justin's life took a turn for the different, and maybe for the worse. But according to TMZ, there are sources say some of whom were and some of who are right at the center of Justin's life. They tell TMZ that Diddy never sexually or otherwise abused Bieber. Now, as you know, Bieber, when Justin and Diddy both appeared on Jimmy Kimmel Live back in 2011, they stirred the pot when Diddy said Justin knows better than to be talking about things that he does with Big Brother Puff on national television. Well, at least it's been clarified that he was not abused by Diddy, but doesn't mean he wasn't, or probably something didn't happen to him, because the decline in his health and mental state, it is something that is worrying. Of course, let me know your thoughts as we finish off the hour. Big shout out to everybody who is tuned in. Prayer Son is saying, there she is. Yes, I'm hoping that's me. There I am. A big shout out to everybody who's sending out gifts this morning. Thank you so much. Big love to you guys on TikTok. Thank you for all the taps that are happening there. Continue to show me some tap love right there on TikTok. Continue to show us love on YouTube, where we are indeed live, and our website, that's www.iconradioke. Continue to show love for the 254 and indeed Africa. Send in your requests. Let us know exactly what you like to listen to. We got you covered, whether it's your own music or music that you just love to listen to this Friday morning. You control the playlist on this Total Request Friday.
Leo sapa tunakuladi mpishi, bora tushibe. Mwiko refu tunafungadi mshipi, bora tupike. Kamba ya buta unaweza gongewa, hauna mbota na bado timing unatolewa. Bora mpishi jumpishi, bora shaolewa. Busy but niko easy, ganji kitolewa.
Baby don't touch me there, me gonna wake you in the air. I me say touch me there, sugar down low, find me there. Hakuna cha reverse, nikisha kanyaga zini, I'm always on time. Hakuna zime fit kwenye ninyo ni magreen, feeling really high. I'm feeling best, take it really nice. I'm really best, take it you cannot deny. Feeling really high. Many bambas, many fika dikwatos. Start by your number, gonna pay a jackie calls. Likunisha nkajipata nimedoze. Siduna beli hini dawa hini dose. Spirit iko so high, uwezi shusha walai. Baby don't be so shy, tisha kenyo na die. Feeling really high, kila kitu alright, Baby don't touch me there, me gonna wake you in the air. I me say touch me there, sugar down low, find me there. Hakuna cha reverse, nikisha kanyaga zini, I'm always on time. Hakuna zime fit kwenye ninyo ni magreen, feeling really high. I'm feeling best, take it really nice. I'm really best, take it you cannot deny. Feeling really high. Anadai kumedi bas mi do medicine, na doba zangu kwake ni therapy. Mzimbi ting, na kutibu from within. A win is a win, nikisha kanyaga sin. Mohana nice and lovely, sweet and sexy. Girl, won't you catch a wine for me? And take me back to December. Ukipuliza kipenga, imechi wendo referee. Ashifura, pomekuza mulima. Anainama, anainuka. Atuti dedili sudika. Hakuna cha reverse, nikisha kanyaga zini. I'm always on time. Hakuna zime fit kwenye ninyo ni magreen. Feeling really high. I'm feeling best, take it really nice. I'm really best, take it you cannot deny. Feeling really high. It's been a really long time, tangu nikuvutie. I only called today, but I think about you every day. Najua nilichoma, yeah. I take the blame. Juu tangu iyo day, I've never been the same. Find me at B&D off late kila weekendi. Nimekosana na wengi, lakini sisi I'm regretting. I know you know me well, usikate juu niko mlevi. Please don't hang up on me, niache niseme ukweli. I've been upset cause no one loves me better. Hata wanipende aje, na wapenda shingo pande. I know you're upset cause no one loves you better. Hata wakupende aje, utahepa someday. I'm not stalking you, niliona umepost pictures are cost, your new man doing the most. You seem happy, you seem so happy. Called to let you know I'm taken but available for you. Bestie, bestie, we nirudishie phone, cause you don't understand what the hell is going on. Kilimani reminds me I'm alone. Oh, I need to call her now. She needs to know what's in my heart. Oh, I've been upset cause no one loves me better. Hata wanipende aje, na wapenda shingo pande. I know you're upset cause no one loves you better. Hata wakupende aje, utahepa someday. I've been upset cause no one loves me better. Hata wanipende aje, na wapenda shingo pande. I know you're upset cause no one loves you better. Hata wakupende aje, utahepa someday.
Reminds me I'm alone. Oh, I need to call her now. She needs to know what's in my heart. Oh, reminds me I'm alone. Oh, I need to call her now. Needs to know what's in my heart.
Mutoria with Better playing right here on the Breakfast Jam as we finish off this hour. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Big shout out again to my TikTok piece, Mutuse. Did not forget you. Big shout out to you, Salimia. I hope Salimika. We are finishing off with the last bit of the headlines, making the entertainment news this morning. And of course, I'm going to plug a few events. So if you have an event this weekend and you want people to know about it, you have a few minutes to let me know before I close off. So now we are going on into criminal news this morning. It's not really criminal. It's, guilty until proven innocent or innocent until proven guilty. So the court has denied bail to singer Ringtone and his co-accused after pleading not guilty to conspiracy to defraud a woman of land worth 50 million. Now, if you remember, Ringtone Apoko, Aki Apoko, this guy is a mess, okay? So it would seem that he had been living in a house that was not his. It apparently belonged to a Sudanese family. Huge mansion, I think it was in Karen, for the last few years. And was driving their cars. Remember, he was driving big cars. I think it was a Range Rover and whatever. Driving their cars, living in their house, kind of like passing everything off to be his. Finally, the family come back and they're like, Allah, why is there somebody in our house? Who's this driving our cars? Turns out to be him. Now, he apparently, I didn't know, had a co-accused in this entire time. And him and his co-accused have pleaded not guilty to conspiracy to defraud a woman of land worth 50 million. Okay. So Ringtone is known to be a gospel artist, but he was not living the very godly life. And now it would seem that, all these things have eventually caught up to him. Me personally could not stand the guy. Could not stand him. So annoying. But again, it's guilty, or let me stop saying that, innocent until proven guilty, okay? Another person who is facing a possible time in jail is Chris Brown. Now, he was arrested in Manchester over a bottle attack at a London nightclub that happened in 2023. Now, singer Chris Brown was arrested at a Manchester hotel for an alleged bottle attack from 2 years ago. Now, the incident occurred at a London nightclub in February 2023, where he's accused of harming music producer Abe Diao Brown. Diao and Brown arrived in Manchester on May 14th and was taken into custody shortly after 2 a.m. on May 15th. He faces serious allegations which may affect his upcoming UK tour. So yes, he arrives and gets arrested. He was like, yeah, you stayed away for 2 years, but this is still going to follow you. Like, trouble always follows Chris Brown. As in, I almost feel sorry for him, okay? Because it just never ends. And finally, in all things holy or unholy, we also have the Freemason Hall that has been clamped on. Now, the Nairobi County has shut down the Freemasons Hall following default over 19 million shillings land rate arrears. Now, the Nairobi County officials closed the Freemasons Hall on Tuesday due to land rate debt of 19 million. The operation led by Health CEC Suzanne Silantoi and other officials is part of a campaign against rare defaulters. Now, Silantoi said that the hall was shut after following legal procedures, including issuing demand notices. Now, the county plans to disconnect services for non-compliant property owners, affecting tenants. Currently, only 20% of land parcels in Nairobi are up to date with their rates. Now, some netizens are saying and commenting and saying, and yeah, when you God. Because Freemasons is known to be, Illuminati, it's known to be an occult movement. So, of course, some people are just saying, and yeah, it was about time. God was going to strike that place one way or another. Another netizen said, Ka Illuminati imesota, sa sisi. That is so hilarious. Freemasons are known to be rich, okay? Immensely rich. And a lot of their members are known to be taking up key positions across the world. They're known for the rings that they wear or the symbols that they carry around, which I think is a compass and something else. So if these guys are over here not being able to pay their land arrears amounting to 19 million shillings, what is going to happen to the rest of us in this Rootonomics? Steve Simple Boy also stepped into the comments and said, kumbe hata shetani kimeramba, wacha Mungu abaki kuwa Mungu mkuu. For those who are spiritual or rather Christian, say amen. All right, let's finish off with the events that are happening this weekend. So we have tonight Dow Jones Bar and Grill that's going to be hosting DJ Absolute and our very own Sylvia Chacha with Any Given Friday. Mad offers on drinks tonight, and they have a menu that fits any pocket. Like, believe me, whatever you go with, you will find something to drink or eat. So head on over to Dow Jones at Samir Park at the food court on Mombasa Road. We also have this weekend the Pass the Ox concert featuring Charisma Okelomax and Chris Kaiga at Bustani Gardens in Red Hill. That's on May 17th. Something you should not miss on as well. Great lineup over there. And yes, if you do have any other event, be sure to let us know. We might just put you on this weekend. All right, guys, thanks so much for tuning in. We're exactly at 3 minutes past the hour. Have a fantastic day ahead. Continue to listen to Icon Radio, where we are your number one entertainment plug. Remember to send in your music if you'd like to be featured right here on Icon Radio at info at iconradio.co.ke. Until next week, I've been your girl, Myra Maloba. Have a fantastic weekend ahead.
catch me with my head down working. This ain't coming out until it's perfect. Don't propose a deal unless it's worth it. I'm supposed to kill it, then rehearse it. I produce, perform it, then rehearse it. If I'm a flowers, I will not return them. Never underestimate the vision. 10 years in it, I cannot forget ya. I got a motto, you know what it is. Always putting all money in. How you wanna eat when you won't take hits? Get in the bag, involve so many risks. Came from a city where nothing much was different. Me and my team, we was something to remember. Back in the days, I would drop in December. Get out the way, I'ma drop in the winter.
No one ever taught me how to grind. Leave it up to someone else, that would be a crime. Coming from my paper, it's my time. Me, I'm making my way up, coming for what's mine. Keep it moving, another day and shake it off and try that again, yeah. Never wanna sit and wait, no. Don't let no one waste your time. Tunnel vision as it's placed, but don't get lost in your mind on the way, no. I won't even entertain, no. Homie sitting there complaining, cause you know you gotta shine. Go ahead, shine your light. Only got one life, yeah. Baby, go put in the time. Open up your mind, yeah. No one ever taught me how to cry. Leave it up to someone else, that would be a crime. That would be a crime. Coming from my paper, it's my time. Me, I'm making my way up, coming for what's mine. So if you don't respect the grind, I'm asking you to stay in line. Don't need anybody else that's gonna waste my time. Don't know if you understand the shit takes sacrifice. You didn't ask for my advice, but I ain't gotta say it twice.
The Breakfast Jam with Myra Maloba.
This girl is beautiful. She's beautiful. Beautiful. Hold your one chameleon in a melody we call out. Why you get la second salirwa era nyumirwa. Iwa mwenya kaba na mazika kuba nyumirwa. She got a dimple na face nze musaliza. She's on my mind. That girl. Na ye ayagala genda kati kolechi. Ande se mazika ayagala genda kati kolechi. So you gotta pull in your taxi mupaka. You want your car, Bella, you want my car. Watch me now. You're my one away with you when you want. Sometimes they'll come along and all is done. Yeah, the Aquagala, Yakoa, Yamuka, Tachari, Woye again. Laughing to force so young anyway, Menya. Says sorry, I'm a Bibia Menya. Chameleon, melody, this one I see Papa Parody come. Now she say that she want me again. She won't come to me harder with me again. But got no time for me say I say. Don't bring me back to your feelings, got a lover. The joke of the games you play. Only this one Shaki, Chome, Sitagi, I say. Papi, you were not the one for me. So now you know that we cannot be together. I got on
Chude, genje, chude, chude, genje, chude, genje, chude, genje. Sunde ngwai kwa ngota sijai need intro. Suliambiwaga wa avoid these people. Umojer hadi London ukwa Galitol. Sina wacha evidence ujwe maliniko. Dunga jinika malizia na mandege. Kama sidika mindo maliza ganyege. Wezi saidika chalia kwa na nyonga day. Le From zetu wakage Tingalingaling, school bell ring. Nyege o'clock, ni time ya wazing. Tingalingaling, school bell ring. Nyege o'clock, ni time ya wazing. Tingalingaling, school bell ring. Nyege o'clock, ni time ya wazing. Tingalingaling, school bell ring. Nyege o'clock, ni time ya wazing. Chude, genje. Chude, genje. Chude, genje. Chude, genje. Chude, genje. Chude, genje. Chude, genje.
Machali leo hawajalala, mamanzi leo hawajalala lala. Niko zona kanika na staga. Bad boy ataki rona takahaga. Unajua iko night shift. Nageuka night na snikidunga night dress. 1 minute man anaskizia niceness. Alidhani tu kwa mic ndio atasikia tightness. Weather sio mbaya kabadilishe outfit. Jumupenda akili na pesa feature biceps. Dunga suti bonga eloquent kaka smell. Ndio tuandamane twende nikupunguze dry spell. Usiku back left back shots kwa back seat. Ndio vibe boy plamba na nibamba vile analay pipe. Na escape matrix na substance kwa hype. Ka ushiki west mi nikiwine una waste time walai.
Chude, genje. 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 Tulala mainika, tulala. Ni mdogolo, peleke tumdogolo. 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 Chude, genje. Chude, genje. Chude, genje. Chude, genje. Chude, genje. Chude, genje. Chude, genje.
The one and only gifter herself, Diana Cods. And Femi One, Femi Uno of Kaka Empire with Chude Genje. Speaking of Kaka Empire, yesterday we were at the launch of a partnership between Biofoods, Ma Cuisine, Highlands, and Kaka Empire. Now they're about to launch a new show with King Kaka here itself, and we're there front and center. Let me tell you, CB8. All the exercise I did the day before, it just went down the drain. But they were really hospitable. It was a great way to celebrate a new production coming out. And I love the idea behind this show. Now, they officially launched the highly anticipated cooking show called Let Him Cook. Now, it's going to be hosted by celebrated artist and entrepreneur himself, King Kaka, of course, who is the ultimate artist at Kaka Empire. Not only artist, but also entrepreneur. Him and his founding partner, Dennis Jeng, have done amazing things, not only for artists, but also productions in the country. And this is the newest one. Now, Let Him Cook is a bold, creative collaboration designed to spotlight the evolving role of men in the kitchen while celebrating Kenyan food and authentic storytelling. Now, the show will feature a vibrant mix of celebrity guests from Kenya's entertainment, business, and creative industries brought together by the one shared love, which is what? Food. Now, we got to ask a few questions we're going to be putting out later on our socials today. But one of them is, what is the storytelling angle? So he's going to be telling a lot of deets about his upbringing, things he never knew that happened in his life. He's going to be bringing in a host of other people coming in. And he's saying it's not just, the celebrities, but actual authentic storytellers. And I'm here. If you know me, you know I am here for authenticity all the way. And Kenya's storytelling, man, when it's at its peak, when it's at its juiciest, man, ain't no place like Kenya. And of course, he's going to be bringing also Kenyan food to the front. He says he's very good. Nobody beats him at boiling water and making tea. But he's also going to be learning how to make other foods mixed in with food, mixed in with products that features their partnership. So I am here for it. It's going to be featured on YouTube. So follow Let Him Cook on YouTube. There are going to be episodes that are going to be coming out every week. And here at Icon Radio, we are definitely going to be giving you the scoop, pun intended. We're going to be giving you the scoop every week as the episodes come out. So again, follow Let Him Cook and watch authentic food mixed with authentic storytelling told by the one and only King Kaka. All right, guys, let's go back into the music. We'll be coming back with more after this.
Jam with Myra Maloba. The Breakfast Jam with Myra Maloba. The Breakfast Jam with Myra Maloba.